Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. I've got a good one for you today. I am in San Diego, California, and I am just outside of Petco Park where the Padres play, and I am in the downtown area called the Gaslamp District. This district was revitalized about 16, 17 years ago. Padres moved in here in 2004 from Jack Murphy Stadium, and they took this downtown area that was really urban blight and revitalized it and built a bunch of hotels, office buildings. It was surrounded by restaurants, but with all the urban decay and all the problems that you have, this area is not immune to it either. And I want to show you this as we cover some of the national news. So please take a second, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, share this with all your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to join our email list and check out all our past videos too. But let's get into this downtown area in San Diego. I think you guys are going to be surprised at how this area is changing, and it's suffering just like every place else. So I walk away from the stadium. The story that just broke today is that Apple Pay, their entire system for the Apple Card, completely shut down, and no users can use it to pay anything, which is an unbelievable reminder to get yourself ready and to protect yourself. Because what happens when you have something like that? Your bank ATM won't work, Apple Pay won't work. What do? Do you guys have cash in a drawer? Can you go buy medicine? Can you pay for your kids' school lunch? Can you buy that coffee that you want so bad? You know, I am floored as I walk the first block. There are so many places closed down here. Think about this. I could throw a rock at the stadium right now. I'm so close to it. And this restaurant couldn't make it. So you guys, we got a ton of stuff to show you down here because I was absolutely floored. But again, this is a very romantic city. It's been overrun by homeless people down here. And you've got areas down here that I'm going to show you real quick. You know, you got your neighbors here hanging out. Okay, you got Donovan's Restaurant, beautiful steakhouse, done, down for the count, can't make it. So again, guys, what do you do, okay, if you can't pay for something? If you've got Apple Pay or you've got one of those type of programs that's your main source of paying your bills or going out or eating, you're stuck, and it's shut down system-wide, okay? So be careful, have some cash, have a reserve, have multiple pay plans. You know, it doesn't hurt to have a prepaid debit card with one of those smaller companies and throw some money in there so you can get cash out of an ATM or other means of paying for things. Gotta be prepared. You've got Donovan's Steakhouse completely finished, and across the street you have the downstairs unit of this beautiful building, the entire corner section completely vacant and destroyed. I'm right outside the Hard Rock Hotel in the Gaslamp District. To give you an idea what cool real estate this is, you've got Tin Fish restaurant across the street, which is fantastic, and then directly across from me is the convention center. And I've been there dozens and dozens of times for different biotech and medical conferences and other events that have been held there. But what is absolutely shocking is right outside the stadium, in this area, this prime real estate, you've got the main restaurants and the bar for the Hard Rock Hotel are completely closed. Done. The 207 Bar and Lounge is finished. Now think about this, guys. Look at this. See that right there? The end of the street? That's Petco Park. That's the stadium. Cool thing about Petco Park, when my kid was young, we used to go out and sit in the grass area. They had grass seats for $5. $5, you could sit in the grass, and they had a wiffle ball field in the center of the grass area that they would pitch. The Padres employees, imagine who drew the short straws and had to pitch wiffle ball to these, 8 and 9-year-old kids. But that's what they did. But again, this is unbelievable. If this area is going down, you've got the Omni Hotel right behind me there. And if this area is done, I don't know who's going to make it. But this is, crazy. It's completely surrounded by homeless people as I walk up and down the street. And the mental illness down here is flying very high. Okay? So stay safe, guys. Hey, as I was walking, I met someone, Lalo, who works at Hard Rock Hotel, and just was asking him how the area is doing since COVID hit. And I liked his insight. I was asking him. Luckily, he said he'd go on camera. So you saw it change pretty much when everything happened?
Yeah, so throughout the beginning of COVID, I was working at a different property, and I saw that it was really slow at first, It was like a ghost town, and then it didn't start picking up until recently.
Yeah.
Just right now, And
June 15th, the state's supposed to reopen, but I am shocked at the number of businesses down here that are closed. And there are restaurants and that just couldn't hold on and couldn't make it. So the tourists may be coming back, but a lot of these places are going to be long gone when they do. So thanks for going on camera, man. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too.
About this place, it's got a vibe kind of like a clean San Francisco. You got the outdoor places to eat. You've got, all these different places. It just has that look to it. And the thing that's very clear is that this place has taken a major hit with real estate down here, with retail. And you're seeing that all over. And I'm going to show you a ton of it. But this reminds me of a story, and that story is out of Manhattan. Manhattan retail, real estate, they just can't help it, but it is almost 18% down from where it was before. And you are seeing all these places that, number one, are vacant. Number two, that people want better deals on their rent. Why would you want to stay open if there's no tourists? Why would you want to stay open if you don't have the commerce there? People don't need to work in office buildings. People, if they're not working in office buildings, the retail down the street's not working. But check this out, guys. Here's another place, Royal Bee. I don't know what Royal Bee was, but it's finished. It's a lockbox there. And then you go next door to the Chuck Jones Gallery. Okay? Chuck Jones. He drew all that stuff, Bugs Bunny, I think, and all those other things. And then next door to that, you've got Lunasol that's done. Okay? I mean, guys, this is beautiful stuff down here. And it's absolutely close. Wow. Oh my gosh, this place is done too. Toscana. Okay? Very deceiving, because if they've got the outdoor dining set up, it looks like they're open, but this place is not open. So you're going to see more and more of this in areas near you. But I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, these are prime corner locations. I've been down here when this place is absolutely jumping. I mean, you could go from restaurant to restaurant, bar to bar. There'd be live music down here. And man, it's gone. And like Lalo said, he doesn't think it's coming back. He thinks that even when they open it on the 16th of, or the 15th of June, that he doesn't see how this place can come back. And by the looks of it, no one's going to rent these places out anytime soon. One thing I want to talk about next is AMC stock. AMC is under what people call a short squeeze in the industry, and they're banking that these people that have bet that the stock would go down will in fact drive the price up because they're going to have to buy shares. That's the layman's simple term for it. Now, the crazy thing with this is that the CEO of the company has even purchased the stock and sold the stock and admitted that yesterday. Now, what's nuts about that is, I mean, this guy, you got the CEO betting and trading in the open market with their stock. That's crazy. Today, the stock is up 58%. 58% on this short trade rumor. Now, if you check out these boards on Reddit and places like that, they're talking about the stock going as high as $1,000, if not more. I'm sure it's going to go up. And I hope people make a lot of money on this, but I want you to think about getting out. When you make money, take profits. You know, it's time to get out of this stuff. When you can. Take the profit and run. What I got a kick out of with the CEO of AMC that I thought was completely ridiculous was he was talking about how AMC is different than other movie theater chains because they are innovative and they've got new ways of promoting the industry and growing. He's an idiot. He rents a building and puts somebody else's product in it. That's what a movie theater does. They charge you ridiculous amounts of popcorn and food and things like that because the margins that they make from the studios is so low. So I want to point something out as I stand here, and I just realized where I was at. These outdoor dining areas that they built these here in California so that you could technically eat outside and not be inside, but you could be surrounded by friends and strangers and stuff like that. But this right here behind me, this was this big outdoor area of eating that is utterly closed. It was a big courtyard area. They would have music out here, and it's done. The art gallery across the street, done. The restaurant I'm standing in clearly is finished because everything's just boarded up and crap. But man, check this out. Look at these locations down here. You know, it's just nuts, man. Hope you guys can get a sense for the vibe down here. You know, it's nice. A lot of sidewalk, you know, eateries, places to walk, bars that were generally open. Now, one thing that you've got to be more concerned about is your safety and security because the world's getting to be an uglier place. I'll give you a few examples. Mr. McDougal was in a barber shop in Maywood, Illinois, and the owner, the proprietor, Mr. McAdory, was upset. Here's another one down for the count, guys. See this one? I'll get you in front of it. Anyways, Mr. McDougal refused to pay for the haircut. So Mr. McAdoodle killed him for the price of a haircut. Okay? Ridiculous. But what we're seeing also lately is, oh, here's another one right in front of me. This is great, man. This is just a retail festival here. What we're seeing is Kylie Irving was attacked, you know, during a basketball playoff game. Somebody went into the Nets game this week and jumped on the crowd and got tackled. I mean, we're seeing more and more brazen, crazy stuff in the public eye and hearing more and more about it. Check this out, guys. This place is done. You've got this place on the corner's finished. I mean, you guys, this is prime real estate. Unbelievable real estate that is available. But there's just dozens and dozens and dozens of places down here. We've talked a lot about rental assistance and things like that. There has just been released $10 billion worth of mortgage relief money to help people that are behind in their mortgages. This is going to be disseminated with a minimum of $500,000 per state. Some states getting more based on population, like California, because we've got the most people, will get the most amount of money. But the interesting thing with this is that you have to owe less than $548,250 on your mortgage to get that relief. You have to be behind, and again, apply for this right away. Look in your local county, reach out to representatives that handle rental assistance, because they will know about this mortgage for assistance, and get on the gravy train now, because this money is going to be disseminated. They're going to give it to their friends and idiot politicians' friends and things like that. But again, ask for this money now if you need it, or a friend of yours needs it. There's $10 billion there for people. Have a scooter, and while you're at it, you can rent this place, Corner Unit, a nice restaurant location that's across from the bagel shop, coffee shop. Man, it is crazy. The lobby and basement of this place are available for you too. So Plus you got that entire city block right there. Done. I've got two great stories about Amazon, and the first one is about their Echo. The Amazon Echo, it's been determined, listens to people. Now you can argue with this all you want, but there are stories about how that thing is always recording. And inside your contract, when you sign up for this thing, is an arbitration clause. Now, Amazon says that you have to go to arbitration. 75,000 people filed to go to arbitration with Amazon. 75,000. So what they did was they said, no, we're going to close the arbitration clause. We're going to get rid of it. We're just going to open it up to litigation to let these people try to sue us. So they're going to have a central hub that in the cloud that's going to listen to all the Amazon Echo conversations, and I'm paraphrasing this and condensing it down really simply. They're going to do that so that it's all in one hub. But again, if you own an Amazon Echo, they're listening to you. And now if you want to do something about it and you feel that your privacy's been invaded, you get to sue them now, which will take years, over the arbitration. So very interesting that they did this. The next thing is Amazon Prime Day is the 21st and 22nd of this month. Now they did this to speed things up, and you can say, oh, it's to save people money. No, it's to make money. But here's what's interesting. Clark Howard, the discount guy, was talking about how Amazon Prime Day is going to be huge this year because all the other retailers nationally are doing things to compete against this. You're going to see computers on sales, TVs, anything you want to buy right now. You need to wait until the week of the 21st and 22nd of June because retailers are going to compete against that the week in advance. So if you want to save some money, look out for that. And again, and if you guys want to rent someplace, there's a ton of places down here in downtown San Diego in the Gaslamp District. Look at this whole corner block, guys, that I just walked by. Look at that thing. Man, that is, I mean, these places were jumping at night. There was just bar to bar to bar, restaurant. Okay, I'm gonna do one more before I go up to the next block. Oh, hey, coming soon. Okay, so many of them, guys. Another one, corner unit, down for the count. Think about it, it's got a basement too. That's cool. Here you've got Gone Fishing. See you soon. The Cowabunga Fish Grill, Sushi Lounge is down. Sad. And then Morisco Seafood, again, down, done, finished. Here's another one right next to that, completely done. Man, this is really sad. This is really bleak down here. Here you go, guys, another corner unit. This place was called Toro. I don't know what Toro did, but Toro was on the corner of 5th and G Street, and it is available. It is done. Which brings up inflation. Inflation is the thing that nobody wants to talk about right now. And it's kind of like Fight Club. You're not supposed to talk about Fight Club. Which brings up a great point. When my daughter was 6, I taught her the 8 rules of Fight Club, which was awesome because when you go to back to school night and she'd start to recite this to her teachers and family and friends and stuff like that, it was fantastic. That solidified my Father of the Year award. Anyways, inflation is the thing that nobody wants to talk about. And it's ridiculous. They're trying to say it's only at 3%, it's gonna be around for a short period of time, and it's ridiculous, guys, because it's over 16%, I think, right now, at least. You're seeing meat prices go up 20%. You're seeing everything out of control. You're seeing Lebanon completely spiral to where citizenry cannot afford basic goods. The lira in Italy is getting devalued by the minute right now, and it is going to completely lose control. But again, this is going to affect each and every one of us. Now, what you're seeing is shrinkflation in a huge, huge way. I'm gonna give you a few examples of it. It started, what I think, with potato chips. take a big bag of potato chips, and then when you buy it, bag is the same size, but you're getting half as much. Now, this morning, I buy frozen burritos, I'm reading 20 newspapers, I toss one in the microwave, I go to get it, and it's burnt. And I'm like, what? How is this thing burnt? And I'm looking at it, and it's smaller, and I look at the package, and it's 4 ounces. The burrito's 4 ounces now. And I'm like, what is this? This thing looks tiny. Like, did I buy the wrong size? Whatever. Well, I go down to the other second refrigerator, and I'm looking through it, and I find another one, and it's 6 ounces. So they took the burrito and went from 6 ounces down to 4 ounces. Now, you can say it's no big deal, but they went from 40 cents a burrito to 50 cents a burrito, and now you get basically a third less. So you're seeing this with toothpaste. You're seeing it with toothpaste that went from 7.5 ounce tubes down to 5 ounce tubes for the same amount of money. AIM toothpaste is notorious for this. The other one is Irish Spring soap. Irish Spring soap went from 5 ounce bars to 3.75 ounce bars. And you could say, man, this guy's a lunatic. He's talking about this. No, this is your purchasing power being destroyed right before your eyes. That's what they're doing to us, and it's done in such a way that you think you're getting the same value for all this stuff, and you're just not. You're losing everything right before your eyes. So again, you guys, I love these tours through these cities. Please don't forget to like the video. Please share this with all your friends and colleagues. Let me know if there's any place else you want me to go. I'm gonna be traveling. We're gonna do Arizona, Miami. We've got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of other cities this month. But again, let me know. Don't forget, if you guys, there's a Patreon channel. If you guys wanna join us on Patreon, let us know. And I could film down here for 3 days if I wanted to. It's crazy. See you soon.